We're going to prepare our canapés here. I've done a lot of the prior mise en place to get your bread bases nice and toasted. We showed you in an earlier video with croutons how to shallow fry these and to make them nice and crispy without overcooking. We've done it this way. Also, you could use a salamander or a toaster as well to get a similar product. You just need to make sure that the canapés are not too big. These are traditionally served before a meal or at a cocktail event where they're handed around to people, so they shouldn't be large in size. We have some flavoured fillings here that we're going to pipe onto the canapés. We have a little bit of olive butter here that we're going to use with the camembert, the rectangle shape. We have some caper parsley cream cheese that we're going to use for the smoked salmon. We have another mixture here of a little bit of finely brunoise apple, smoked chicken, some creme fraiche, some seasoning that we're going to use on the square canapé here. The next part that we're going to look at is assembling the canapé. We need to have our garnishes ready, need to be working in a clean section, clean hands, have a clean chopping board. Make sure after you've done your mise en place, everything's cleaned down and ready for preparation. To assemble our smoked salmon canapé, I'm just going to make a little rosette there. You don't want a lot of smoked salmon, we're looking at maybe 4 or 5 gram piece here. And add a small caper to it, and a sprig of dill on each. This complements what's already in the cream cheese at the bottom. Adds a nice delicate garnish. So put them straight over onto the platter, making sure the garnish face is all the same way. Next item that we're going to look at is our rectangle shape, which is the camembert and a little bit of olive butter. Please read your recipes. This is just softened butter that's had some parsley, olives added to it, and the camembert cheese. These are also cut into rectangles to replicate the shape we have here.
This is a vegetarian option that should also be a consideration when we're doing canapés, but we have something that suits everybody.
You'll notice that the camembert is of similar size to the base, making sure they're consistent in the size. The last canapé that we have here is the smoked chicken, apple, creme fraiche, small amount. We're looking at a similar amount as we had for the salmon. Making sure you get a little bit of height there. And add some freshly chopped chive, a little bit of walnut.
This is going to require a fair amount of preparation and research for the student, isn't it, Rowan? It's not something what goes together, and there's plenty of resources on that in your books and on the internet, so do your research beforehand. The best thing you can probably do, if you're unsure, is to follow these 3 recipes that are in your book.
They'll be the ingredients that are provided to you, but make sure that you really concentrate on your mise en place prior and make sure they're all consistent in nature when you serve them.